I spent probably an hour trying to block this thing up, and it wasn't safe. So I changed up my strategy a little bit. So what we're gonna do now is I got the jack stands underneath the rear end. So originally I wanted the rear end to hang so that the tires were like, you know, that much off the ground. That way, when I unbolted the rear end, it would just come down on the ground and I could roll it out. Well, that plan isn't working out because my jack stands are too small and blocks and wiggly, and I don't want to die. I might try to buy some bigger jack stands by the time I come back here, depending on how cheap they are. I do have a little bit of money to fuck with, not much. But for now, so like I said, I changed up my strategy. For now, I'm gonna get the wheels off. I'm gonna get the brakes off. I'm gonna leave the hydraulic system intact. Hopefully, there's a hose. Let me undo you so I can show you what's going on. So, on the old rear end, I had an issue where this thing was frozen inside of here, and this is the rear brake hose. And the lines, you know, go into it. But what I want to do is unbolt this from the rear end, unbolt the calipers on either side, and undo the brake lines from the rear diff, and then hang everything off to the side. So that way the hydraulic system stays closed, and I don't have to bleed any brakes. And then, yeah, that's the idea. So that's what I'm doing now. I got you guys set up in the back of the car because it's snow everywhere, and I don't want to. I don't know. I don't want my phone to get fucked up and stuff. So you guys can see a little bit. I'll move the thing around and as needed, and yeah. First time using my new impact gun, so that'll be fun. Everything's just snowballing up on me again. The Honda job that I did the alternator on, they called me again. And I told them, I says, you have a problem with this AutoZone alternator. You know, if I go back there and it's not a wiring problem or like a ground wire that's ripped off, rotted off or something, if it's that alternator again, they're getting one from Rock Auto. Because I'm not playing the alternator game. I'm not going to install 90 alternators until they find a good one. I mean, it's not like they're not paying me to do it, but it's like, you know, do it the right way the first time. If we did it the right way the first time, we wouldn't be where we are. A new set of sockets. I just bought some tools. I should have bought those jack stands. It was Black Friday too. Should have done it. Should have done it. Christ. Usually these newer Fords have 21s on them, but I'm also noticing that it doesn't have the chrome bullshit that these Fords normally have on the lug nuts that balloon out and cause problems. Comments? No comments? 4 people? Hello? The new Milwaukee. Take a hit off the fucking bowl before I get started. Some Popeye spinach going on, you know. How'd that song go? When I eat me spinach, I'm strong to the finish. I'm Mikey the Smoker Man. Toot toot. Should be fully charged. The socket's brand new too, so the socket and this impact gun, the first time they're gonna get used is on this truck. Hello, Melissa. Alright. So break for a sec. All right. Let's see. Q&A sticker. No, I don't want to try that. I don't got a big group today. I was hoping my my pre-message, my post ahead of time might draw some eyes. But I don't know. You guys want to see more Firebird stuff? I know. I trust me. I got this one I gotta do. I got three at my old man's I gotta do. My old man's timing belt, that can wait a little bit. I don't want to wait too long. My brother-in-law's car needs a oil cooler. On a Chrysler 3.6, we've done a video on that before, but that was before I had like the tripod and everything, so I'll probably do another one on that one. Sorry if you guys saw that. Snot coming out of my mouth. And then I got my uncle's wheel bearing still sitting there. So much shit keeps happening. The starter went out on this thing last week. I have to put a new starter on this. I still got parts in the back seat I haven't put into my car. I got a broken shock in the back. I got zip tied off to the side. I got brand new shocks sitting in the back seat. I got to put in that and sway bar links, but I got the starter put in so I can at least drive it. So I got those jobs, and then like I said, the kid with the Honda, he hit me up saying that his car died again. It's probably an AutoZone alternator. So shit's just snowballing. And then yesterday I had a priority situation. Kind of sad. I don't really want to get into it too much, but you know, basically, you know, to kind of put it all in one thing. My son didn't want to go home yesterday. He doesn't like it at home. So that was a little heartbreaking, and I had to deal with that yesterday. I actually had to drive back out there after I brought him home. But enough about that. I gotta get back on this. A little bit of weed never hurt nobody. You guys good up here? Me coming up and saying hi every now and then. They want me to move you closer. I really don't want to get my tripod on all the snow and stuff. These, and grab this. I'm gonna have to use the rotors off of the rear end that he got. They're actually nicer than what are on here. The only thing that sucks about that is I kind of whacked it a couple times with the hammer trying to get the caliper around. This should be alright. just for jobs like these. So you can be able to find it. Fuck. She gave me one of those. Let's use a box then. Okay. Don had given me a couple of Tupperware containers to put nuts and bolts in for jobs that are like 2 parts. Hey, Twisted Mopa, Dennis, how are ya? Yeah, it's pretty cold. It's not too bad. I'm all bundled up. I'm actually starting to break a sweat. I also love these new ratchet wrenches that I bought. You know what? I gotta get you guys closer together. That's probably why my numbers aren't so high, because you guys are out in the fucking boondocks. I'll set you down. Yeah. Yeah. What's that? Alright. So Don hooked me up with a few Tupperware things to put bolts in for jobs like this that are going to take multiple days. I think when I was at my dad's house on Saturday, I was on the ground and I kicked it into the garage. What I hate having to get up. I need help. Yeah, my plans changed up a little bit. I explained earlier. I wish I had like a truck, like a semi jack stand that would solve a lot of my problems. But my original plan was to get all the sprung weight off of the spring and have the wheel like that much off the ground. So that way when everything off, all I have to do is unbolt the U-bolts and the tire just comes down a little bit. It'll roll the thing out from under the truck. It's not going to be that way. So I don't have big enough jack stands, so it's bad enough I'm going to have to block it up just to do what I'm thinking about doing. But for now, we're going to get the shocks off of it. We're going to get the brakes off of it. I'm going to try to keep the hydraulic assembly together. I'm just going to hang everything off to the side, get the lines off the rear end. Hopefully the fitting isn't stuck in the rear brake hose. That's what happened on the other rear end. I had to cut the lines up on the old rear end. The new rear end, when I stripped all the brakes off of it. And it was because it was just twisting around inside of there, so. Not what I wanted. It'll do. So tonight we're gonna get everything off of here, but I'm gonna keep going as long as I can. Hoping to have the rear end on the ground tonight. If not, I'll leave the rear end in it so I can put it back on its wheels until I get back here. I'm not sure yet. Because tomorrow I have to do my brother-in-law's car. I was over there the other day and he didn't have any heat in the car again. So that means it needed to be bled out. I didn't want to waste any more money putting more coolant in it because I can't just throw water in it right now because it'll freeze. We don't have money to waste putting coolant in it and letting it just leak out onto the ground, you know. I told him it'd be there on Tuesday. Out there tomorrow. Get him taken care of. That's the other thing. My old man is going to be out of a car until I get the timing belt situated on that. So that's another thing I didn't get to tell you guys about that. I went and looked at my old man's car on Saturday. I was gonna video that, but it was a pain in the ass. I had a lot of stuff going on that day anyways. It was my daughter's 20th birthday on the 8th. So she showed up to my old man's house so I could give her a birthday card. But ties. Get some zip ties. So on the old man's, I got the camera in there, and it was bugging me out at first. Hang on, I just gotta get some zip ties. Fuck. Awesome. That's great. Oh, we persevere anyways. I can't find the can't find my zip ties. To the other side. Let's see. Oh, Frankie, how are you? Hey Bruce, how are ya? Dizzy, how are you? I was thinking about you just this morning. I was wondering how you were. I hadn't heard from you. I hadn't seen you posting. I haven't gotten the old one out yet. I was having issues trying to block this truck up. I had to change my whole strategy. Right now, I'm getting the brakes off. I'm trying to hang the lines and everything all together so I don't have to bleed the brakes. I'm hoping to have the rear end on the ground tonight before it gets dark, but if not, it's probably better off that I don't, so that way I can put the wheels back on it, let it sit on the wheels until I get back here instead of on jack stands. Yeah, I had like you can't see, but I had my jack all blocked up trying to jack it up from the fucking trailer hitch to get all the sprung weight off of it. My original plan was to jack it up so that the tires were only this much off the ground, so that when I unbolted the rear end, it would just come down and I could roll it out. It's not gonna work like that because I had it all blocked up and the thing was wiggling all over. I'm not getting underneath the truck like that. No, sir. I was born during the day, but not yesterday. Yeah, I don't even like this truck, to be honest with you. I'm glad I didn't put too much weight on that. Look at this. Oh, give me this. She's got a lot of issues. I'm gonna have to tell the customer about that. Is there a way to take a still picture while you? I don't know. I'll have to take a picture of that when I get off of here. But it continues all the way underneath, down there. And on the inside portion of the frame, it's all rotted out like that. So yeah, and I was gonna set up a jack stand right there too on that leaf spring. That's bad. That's real bad, actually. I could probably you'll probably weld a fucking scab a piece of metal on there, but for now to get them by until he found something else. But man, I didn't see that until just now. Anyways, back to work. He's already got the rear end. It's the only truck he's got. He needs it to work. I'll tell him about it, and either we'll jury rig it so he can get some more time out of it, or it's not like I can just cut that off and fix the metal around it because it's all rotted up front too. That's an issue. That's an issue that I saw the one up there earlier because I was trying to set up emergency jack stands up there, and yeah, I didn't see that until just now. If he gets rear-ended, this truck is gonna fold like an accordion. Weird because it's nice all over everywhere else. I mean, the bed rails are all, but that's typical. All these Fords do that. The bed rails rot out and then the bed falls down in the front. Yeah, no, it's just an accordion now. Anyways, Dizzy, how you been, man? I miss you. now that there's snow out on the ground, I'll have to come visit you and play with the four-wheeler like we were going to do last time. But I was getting rushed home. I'm still pissed about that. My brother rushed me home that day. I had it all planned out so that way I wouldn't have any time constraints. And then my brother has to have an issue, and I'm the only one that can save the day. You gotta hunt this up. It's rotted. Get it off with just a wrench. Work with me. Oh, 15. I'm just gonna grab it. Let me guess, this is the only standard nut or bolt on this whole truck. It's literally everything else is fucking metal. I'm just gonna get up and get a 9/16 because I'm just gonna strip it up. Oh, I missed all the comments. Oh, fuck. What do we got? I tried looking for you on Google Maps. I couldn't find you. I've seen Jeff look it up. So I know it's there, but for some reason I couldn't. Blood work day today, that sucks. I appreciate that, Dizzy. That goes for you too. I mean, I don't have a shop or anything, but you're welcome to come visit me anytime. Yeah, I did. You Dizzy 1969. Maybe I didn't put a space or something. But I know it's there because I've seen other people look it up. I also tried looking it up when I had my old phone too, so maybe that wouldn't make any fucking sense. I don't know. Fuck. That's what I should have done that day when I got lost. Remember when I came down, I couldn't find the place? I wasn't too far off though. I was right down the street. So this is literally the only fucking standard bolt on here, right? Yeah, because 19/16 fits perfectly. Not just rust. Fuck you, it's interesting, the butterflies. Alright, we gotta get some more tools. Up, down, up, down. Oh, fuck. Duh. It's fucking cold out. This torch don't want to work. That thing's barely doing a fucking thing. That's all the way open too. Try to get the other one. Yeah, that ain't doing a fucking thing. It's so cold out, the torch don't want to work. I probably should have taken the torch bottles out of the fucking compartment in the back and put them up front near the heater so they could have warmed up. I got the owner here. He just came back with his kid. Wants to break the news to him with the frame. Huh? A little cool. Cold enough that my torch barely works. So come over this way. You see that right there?
Yeah, the frame, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's fucking rotted right where the fucking...
Where the joint is.
Right where the leaf spring mount is. I have a welder at my dad's. I could probably...
Hello.
Snot weld, not snot weld, but I could weld maybe a patch on there to get you by, but that's dangerous. That'll rip off.
Really?
Yeah, and then on the inside of the frame, up there, it's all rotted along the bottom.
Oh, yeah.
I had a jack stand under there earlier, and I actually crushed a little bit of it.
I love that for me.
So, if you get rear-ended in this thing, it's going to fold like an accordion.
So I probably shouldn't tow with it then, huh?
Probably. It's hard to say, but probably not. But it's solid back here.
Yeah.
It's just right there.
Yeah, I seen that. I don't know how bad it was.
But I mean,
It looks like it's getting worse, to be honest.
yeah, it is.
Yeah. Yeah, it's bad.
I mean, up front, but the whole bracket, you see how far forward it goes.
Yeah.
It's solid over there, but we don't know what it looks like in between the gas tank and the frame either. That's where a lot of shit will sit.
That's fine. You think it could be well, or I get a couple years out of it?
Yeah, I could. I mean, it won't be pretty, but I could probably fucking, to do it right, I'd pull the gas tank out and just fucking plate the whole inside of the frame where it's fucked up down there and all the way up, and then around here, just cut some pieces and kind of like bend it, put a piece in here,
Yeah.
and then just put a piece like right over this, right over the whole thing.
Yeah. That's fine.
I just gotta, because I'm doing the Firebird, and I gotta put a whole floor pan and rear quarters and everything. If you look at my channel, I already started with some of the videos on the 71 Firebird, but I bought a Lincoln welder with the tank and everything, so it's a good one. It's not like a fucking popcorn welder. So, I don't know, sometimes my scheduling sucks, but it's not always like that. I got parts in the back of my car. I got a busted shock in the back of my car. I got a zip tied off to the side. I got some brand new shocks in the back seat.
Just never know
It's
time.
at the time. Right now I'm trying to get the lines off the rear end without it breaking.
Yeah.
Well, I just wanted to make sure you were aware of that. That's all.
Yeah, I've seen it before.
I
I figured I could run it until it snapped, and then I just get a new truck.
Yeah.
I didn't think it was that bad. It looks like it's gotten worse since the last time I looked at it.
Yeah. And I could probably weld some shit in there, and you could probably get another few years out of it. But does it have any other issues? You know what I mean?
Not really.
No.
I mean, it's a $2,500 truck.
Yeah.
I think that's what I paid for it. I knew it wasn't gonna be pretty. I didn't think. I seen that when I bought it, but I didn't think it was that bad.
Yeah.
All right, I gotta go do lunch and everything for everyone.
We're continuing on. Alright, this thing doesn't want to come off. That's not good. This fucking torch isn't gonna fucking work. my god, this is no good. No good.
Really gonna make me do nothing. Son of a bitch. Really, dude, come on. Fucking do me like that. That's bullshit. Jump. Ugh. What do we got? Appreciate all the kind words, guys. Fuck. I'm gonna try a longer ratchet. No, it's not gonna do anything. Well, when I'm done here today, I'm probably talking shit, but today or tomorrow, I'm going to Harbor Freight and I'm fucking both of my good longer ratchets. One of them's in the console of my car with the fucking screw that kept falling out of it is missing. And then this one's got the fucking handle busted off. Some progress made on this thing. feel bad. The kid walked by and said hi, and I forgot to say hi to him. I don't remember which one it was. He's got 3 of them. 4 of them? He's got 3 of them. He just had a baby. Oh my god. This thing is dead? Is that what's going on? I got my other tank. Definitely doesn't feel like it's dead. I'm sick of getting up and down the fucking ground. This is a brand new tank. I just took the cap off of it, but it's also colder than a witch's titty. So if this one doesn't flow, then it's probably the other tank's probably not empty. Scroll. Colder than a witch's titty, man. I gotta get her down. The sun's starting to go down, so it's gonna get bad soon. I wanna at least get. I got the brakes all undone. I just gotta get the stupid one bolt off. I'm gonna get the drive shaft out of it too. That other tank ain't empty. It's just fucking good. Tip of my torch is getting fucking red hot. That's no good. The tip of my torch is getting red hot. Fucking tanks are too cold. I can't even fucking use them. Well, they ain't gonna be going back into the compartment, I guess. They're gonna be going in the front seat. Alright, fuck it. Done. Got some bleeding brakes. Done. Done. That means he's gonna have to buy a fucking brake hose. Fuck off, dude. This is what I'm getting. I love it when things don't work out. Take care, Bruce. Thanks for stopping by. Fuck. Well, that's fucking a surprise. Fucking brake line game was done without twisting this one. Gotta twist it. Gotta own it. The tube nut didn't want to spin off, so I just took the whole fucking thing off. rags. I got still got 5 beeps. Well, the tube nut on the other line actually spun free, so I won't have to play fucking dance the caliper out on the other side. Oil. Damn, that smell. Stupid fucking hose. I should have just cut the fucking thing. Going to a lot of trouble. Can't get at the speed signs up in here. Unbolt the drive shaft. All I can smell is fucking diff oil now. I can't stand the smell. See, I had everything all undone, all nice so I could hang it. And this one fucking hose right here stopped it from happening. Store this shit inside so it don't get lost. Alright, we've been running for an hour and 14 minutes. I think I'm gonna shut her down. That's pretty much all I got left to do right now is do the drive shaft. I'm gonna put the wheels back on it. I think it's just safer if I put the wheels on it. If I'm gonna leave it here, I'd rather leave it on its wheels. If I'm gonna leave it on jack stands, I'd like it to have wheels on it in case it falls down. Probably won't fall, but I'd just rather, it's just safer that way. He's got kids around here and stuff, you know. I don't want anything to happen. Let's get this drive shaft off. Finish her up. Still got some people. Yeah. Thanks for the kind words, gentlemen, ladies. I need to spread these legs out. Oh, that's too much. Should have clamped it off. Alright. Shaft staying in because I don't have the right size 12-point socket at the moment. I have one somewhere else, but it's not with me. They actually make a special socket for Ford drive shafts. It's like a long socket, well, long 12-point socket, 13 millimeter, not half inch. With my tool set does the half-inch drive sockets. I got these mainly because it had all 12-point sockets everywhere else except for these. I mean, it had 6-point sockets everywhere else except for these with 12-point, and I knew that Fords, they use 12-point sockets on, like, they use 12-point bolts on like their drive shafts and shit like that, so I figured it would have, well, I just figured out it doesn't have the size for Ford drive shafts, so I'm going to have to add that. It's alright, it's not the end of the world. I gotta clamp off that hose too, because it's just sitting there dripping all the fluid out of it. What I'm about to do is a no-no. I always use... Hey, take care, Dizzy. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. I was wondering about you. So you should always use a torque wrench whenever tightening up wheels, but since this thing is going to be driving and I'm going to be taking these wheels back off, I'm going to use my impact gun to tighten them up. But I got my impact gun set on, it's like not the lowest setting, but like the second to lowest setting. It has like settings on it, so that way I don't over tighten anything. Like I said, I don't really tighten it. Just want to hold the wheel on while I'm not here. I wanted to get the goddamn drive. Whatever, it won't roll away. It's just another thing to think about, you know. Drive shaft still in it, it won't roll away. I can put it on its wheels. I'm gonna bring my jack stands with me. I'll just keep it going until I'm done. Wheel is so heavy. Holy shit, dude. It's colder than a witch's titty outside. problems. Still giving me problems. Oh. Keep off my left knee. Whew.
Having fun?
Oh, tons. Like my last girlfriend, tons of fun. I guess I dropped that right on the blanket, didn't I? I sure did. Oh, it's a piece of shit. It's a piece of shit.
Random phone number? I love random phone numbers.
Huh?
I love random phone numbers.
Hey, so I got a box. I got a box in the front seat with all the bolts in it. Alright guys, all I gotta do now is clean up. Yeah. So I'm gonna shut her down here. My battery's at 30%, so until the next one guys.